sexy machine.
What I want is the Porsche Speedster of the water.
That's what yeah.
And they don't have such things.
They will soon, I bet.
They just might. And I think, unless I miss my bet, and there is a lot I don't know about boats, but I think I can sew all this up into, and they have a 12, a 14, a 16. We haven't really decided, but probably the 16.
Well,
but a little boat that would be easy to handle, easy to trailer, easy to throw in the water, a yacht tender almost.
Gasoline.
And that will just zip around, and we'll put that white Petri steering wheel on it like I do on the Speedsters. We're going to overkill this one to the point of obscenity. I hope no one's hurt.
I'm wearing a life jacket.
I was picturing you as the test driver.
I'm wearing a helmet and a life jacket.
I've been spreading this heresy fairly widely. Anna Kloppenberg, you know, from New Electric in Amsterdam, with their electric Glastron. I've been beating him up. Glastron's not really that Anna. And he has found a boat that will be our competitor. Eventually, I think we're going to have a boat race. The Jet Rider guy is still going to do his fiberglass version. I'm going to do the wood. And Anna Kloppenberg at New Electric has found something called the Ray Wright Delta, a 16-foot aluminum made at a British aircraft manufacturer that made Spitfires. And after the war, the Second World War, they had aluminum and they had Craftsman, and they made a few of these. They're called Ray Wright Deltas. Same concept, Speedster of the water. Let's take a look.
Hey Jack, hey people of EVTV. We're here at the New Electric Workshop with the Ray Wright Delta sitting next to me. We have started this project and we will convert her much the same we did the old Glastron. There will be some differences in the drive setup that we'll talk about. But first a little bit about this boat. She's a classic. She's a little older than the Glastron, which is a 1974 from Austin, Texas. This boat is an English-made boat. 1966 is when this one was built, according to the plate. The design is called a Delta, the Ray Wright Delta. It was built by a company called Ray Wright Limited, and it is seen as the successor to a 50s model, which started out as the Albatross. Now, both the Albatross and the Delta are completely made of aluminum, and you'll see on the inside, I'll show you in a sec, it has the actual nameplate, Ray Wright Delta, and it's from Elo Airfield. So these boats were built at an airfield. Now, how's that? This airfield was involved in building planes for the RAF, the Royal Air Force, in the Second World War. And the story goes, and you know, who would want to break a story like this? The story goes that after the war, they had a lot of, you know, high-grade aluminum left over, and no German airplanes to go after. So with the combination of the raw material, the design acumen, and the production skills that had been honed during production of all those Spitfires, they decided to build speedboats, and who can fault them? So here we have the bare bones interior, as it should be, and I'll zoom us in on Mr. Ray Wright Limited, Elo Airfield, Beccles, Suffolk, and you won't quite be able to make it out, but the boat number is 668127, I believe, and the first 66 seems to be the year indication, so that would make this a 1966. It still has the original engine, which is a 1600cc cross-flow block, purported to produce about 84 horsepower and a max RPM of upwards of 6,500. So slightly different beast than the B20 we took out for the Glastron conversion. I think we have some interesting possibilities with this form factor. It has a lot of weight capacity, so we can fit it in a lot of batteries, and at the same time it really has that racing form, so it'll be more efficient than our heavier Glastron. Looking forward. Bye-bye.
And so that's Anna Kluppenberg from Amsterdam and the Ray Wright Delta, an all aluminum
The race is
speedster
on.
of the water.
Aluminum, wood, fiberglass. We got them all.
Wood, fiberglass. Then we gotta like find a boat show.
We'll have to
with
make a boat
with a
show.
lake
Yes, I've got the perfect spot.
and do the runoff.
We will have it. It can be done.
And that would be.
We'll have a very large mill.
Who can design the fastest, coolest
Electric
boat?
We're working on it. I believe though. I
This kid.
actually.
That's who can
Just-
do it. And I don't know anything about boats, but I got some ideas.
Well, I will tell you that even the classic wood will outshine them all from the head turning point of view. You just don't see
Oh
it.
yeah, you're
So
right.
you're
No,
gonna
mine
stop
will look the
traffic.
best.
And
But believe it or not, strength to weight ratio. You put epoxy over wood,
spruced out.
it's actually lighter than fiberglass.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's lighter than aluminum though, but it'll be quieter than aluminum. That'd be like driving a Bell.
Aluminum. Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we'll do is have the runoff.